Finding strength in difficult times, lessons from Stoicism. Have you ever found yourself lying awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering how you'll find the strength to face another day? If so, you're not alone. We've all been there. Those moments when life feels like an endless storm, and you're desperately searching for a guiding light to help you through the chaos. That's where Stoicism comes in. Watch this video till the very end. If you truly want to strengthen your mind and overcome life's hardest days, prove it to yourself. Show that you're committed to rising above every challenge. Are you in? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Embrace the present moment. Life is unpredictable. Challenges often come when we least expect them, whether it's the pressure of looming deadlines, the weight of responsibilities, or the pain of sudden loss. In times like these, our minds tend to wander, either drowning in past regrets or worrying about an uncertain future. But here's the truth. Your real power lies in the present moment. It's easy to get lost in the what-ifs of tomorrow or the should-haves of yesterday, but the only thing truly within our control is right now. As the Stoic philosopher and Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This isn't just a motivational quote, it's a call to action. We may not always control what happens around us, but we can control how we respond. When we shift our focus to the present, we begin making choices that align with our values, rather than reacting out of fear, regret, or frustration. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, pause. Take a deep breath. Observe the moment, the sounds, the sensations, the stillness of now. This is where your strength exists. By embracing the present, you're not just surviving difficult days. You're learning, growing, and building the resilience needed for whatever comes next. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Lesson 2. Cultivate a mindset of gratitude. In the rush of daily life, it's all too easy to focus on what's missing, the opportunities that slipped away, the things we long for but haven't yet achieved, or the obstacles that seem insurmountable. But there's a simple shift in perspective that can bring clarity and light, even in the darkest times: gratitude. By stepping back and acknowledging what we already have, we not only develop a deep sense of contentment, but also build an unshakable resilience against life's hardships. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom is a reminder that real joy doesn't come from endlessly chasing more. It comes from fully appreciating what is already present in our lives. Whether it's the warmth of a friend's laughter, the comfort of a home, or the simple pleasure of a hot cup of tea, there's always something to be grateful for. And sometimes, within that cup of tea, you'll find more than just a beverage. You'll taste the memories of shared moments, the solace it brought on a lonely night, or the quiet strength it provided in times of uncertainty. Recognizing these small yet meaningful moments trains our minds to find silver linings, even in adversity. But gratitude isn't just about celebrating the good times, it's about discovering meaning in the struggles. Every hardship carries an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to refine our character. So when life feels overwhelming, pause. Look around. Find something, no matter how small, that you can be grateful for. This practice won't necessarily change your circumstances, but it will transform how you face them. And sometimes, that shift in perspective makes all the difference. Lesson 3. Build inner strength. Life's journey is much like sailing across an unpredictable sea. Some days the waters are calm and steady. Other times relentless storms push you to your limits, forcing you to fight against the current. In those moments, your greatest asset isn't external, it's your inner strength. But strength isn't just about physical endurance. True resilience lies in the mind, the heart, and the spirit. It's that quiet, unwavering voice inside you that whispers, even in the midst of chaos, hold on just a little longer. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it simply, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. These words serve as a guiding principle, reminding us that our reactions shape the course of our lives. No matter how unpredictable or overwhelming external events may be, they only hold power over us if we allow them to. So how do we cultivate this inner strength? It's not built overnight. It's a process. It's shaped by the small, consistent choices we make each day. It's in the moments where we choose courage over fear, persistence over defeat, and wisdom over impulse. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to grow stronger. It's about embracing obstacles rather than avoiding them. It's about seeking knowledge in every experience and recognizing that every setback carries a lesson disguised within it. When we nurture this resilience, we do more than just survive life's storms. We learn to navigate them with grace. We move forward, undeterred, toward horizons we once thought were beyond our reach. Because in the end, a meaningful life isn't defined by the absence of challenges. It's measured by our ability to rise above them. Lesson 4. The power of patience. Have you ever watched a flower bloom? It doesn't rush to reveal its beauty. It unfolds slowly, petal by petal, in its own perfect time. Life works the same way. Everything has its own rhythm, unfolding at its designated moment, not necessarily when we want it to. Just as a flower doesn't force itself to bloom, we too must learn the art of patience. Think back to a quiet moment shared with someone you love. Didn't that silence hold more meaning than any words could? The Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "Time is a river, a violent current of events glimpsed once and already carried past us. Another follows and is gone." This wisdom reminds us that time flows relentlessly, carrying both joys and hardships in its current. Our impatience often stems from a desire to control this flow, to speed up the good moments and avoid the difficult ones. But true strength comes from accepting the movement of time rather than resisting it. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about waiting with purpose. Even when life doesn't seem to be unfolding as we hoped, every moment carries meaning. When we cultivate patience, we're not just enduring, we're growing, evolving, and preparing for what's ahead. So when the right moment finally arrives, we are ready to embrace it fully. The next time impatience creeps in, think of the blooming flower, the flowing river. Trust that your moment will come, and when it does, it will be worth the wait. Lesson 5. Focus on what you can control. Life can feel like a raging storm. Thunder crashes, lightning strikes, and the wind howls, threatening to knock you off your feet. You can't command the storm to stop. You can't control where the lightning strikes, but you can choose how you respond. You can light a candle instead of cursing the darkness. You can seek shelter. You can stand firm. This is the heart of Stoic wisdom. Don't waste energy on what you cannot change. Focus on what you can control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it simply, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This simple truth carries immense power. So much of our energy is spent worrying about things beyond our control, the actions of others, unexpected setbacks, the unpredictability of life. But what if, instead of fixating on the uncontrollable, we turned inward and focused on what we can influence? Our reactions, our emotions, our choices. These are the candles we can light against the darkness. So when life's storms rage, remember this. You always have a choice. You can't stop the rain, but you can decide how you walk through it. You can't silence the thunder, but you can refuse to let it shake you. Understanding what's within your control is liberating. It's the first step toward not just surviving life's challenges, but thriving despite them. And when the storm finally passes, as all storms do, you'll realize something profound. The storm itself was never the real story. The real story was how you chose to face it. Lesson 6. Transforming adversity into strength. Imagine a blacksmith forging a blade. The raw, unshaped metal is thrust into intense heat, hammered relentlessly, and cooled, only to be subjected to the process again. But with every strike, every trial, it becomes sharper, stronger, and more refined. Life's adversities work the same way. They may seem harsh, even unforgiving, but they hold the power to shape us, to refine our character, strengthen our resolve, and mold us into wiser, more resilient versions of ourselves. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." These words, spoken centuries ago, remain just as relevant today. Challenges aren't just obstacles, they are opportunities. Opportunities to grow, opportunities to learn, opportunities to discover strengths we never knew we had. Every trial we face carries a lesson hidden within it, waiting to be uncovered. But embracing adversity doesn't mean seeking out pain for its own sake. It means recognizing that even in struggle, there is potential for growth, an opportunity to emerge stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever lies ahead. The key is to shift our perspective, to stop seeing challenges as burdens and start viewing them as stepping stones toward wisdom and self-improvement. So when life's fires seem too intense, remember the blacksmith and his blade. With the right mindset, adversity isn't what breaks you, it's what shapes you into something extraordinary. Lesson 7. The lifelong pursuit of wisdom. Wisdom isn't an exclusive gift reserved for a chosen few. It's a treasure, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those who are bold enough to seek it. The very fact that you've come this far, exploring these Stoic lessons, is proof of your commitment to growth. That in itself is commendable. You are already on the right path. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This isn't just a reminder to gather knowledge. It's an invitation to seek deeper understanding, to question, to reflect, to evolve. True wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions. It's about having the humility to learn from both success and failure. Actively seeking wisdom requires an open heart and a curious mind. It means listening more than speaking, observing more than reacting, recognizing that every person you meet and every experience you have holds a lesson. Wisdom isn't a destination, it's a journey that enriches the soul, sharpens the mind, expands your horizons. So as you continue on this path, cherish every step, every insight, and every revelation, because in the pursuit of wisdom, the journey itself is the greatest reward. These 7 Stoic lessons will help you develop resilience, inner peace, and determination in the face of life's challenges. By embracing them consistently, you will be better equipped to lead a virtuous and fulfilling life, no matter how unpredictable the world may be. But don't just take my word for it. Apply these lessons and witness their transformative power firsthand. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.